Hey guys, Generation here. How did everybody, did anybody enjoy their new year? What's your New Year's resolution? Let me know down in the comments. So today, we're going to be trying another content creators team. We're going to be featuring VERGYVERG's team, sorry. I'll show you his channel afterwards. Make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe over on his channel. This is his team, and it's kind of like the FP Sticks team, but he uses LAPRAS. He uses a Skull Bash LAPRAS instead of a Return Sableye, which is kind of neat. So yeah, we're going to mimic his team. The only difference, as you guys will be able to see, is he leads, I believe, a normal Venusaur, and the only good IV Venusaur with Frenzy Plant that I have another one. It's actually shiny with good IVs, but I don't have Frenzy Plant on it, is a Shadow. So here is the good Shadow, my only good Great League Venusaur, really. And let's get into some matches, guys. This is a nice set, a decent set, so let's see how we do. The team actually operates very well with all the people using rock and ground types right now. Everybody's got those stored away in the back, and of course we have two Pokemon to take care of them, being the Venusaur and the Lapras. So we're met with a Graveler here. He's probably going to get out of dodge. Let's see what he swaps into. A Frostlass, okay. Now, this is my first time playing this team, so I'm like, well, I probably don't want to come out with the hard counter right away, right? We don't want to come out with the Graveler right away. So, and plus, that's a very, like, shield-dependent fight anyway. So we're going to go ahead and take that Shadow Ball, and then we're just going to start throwing Surfs at this thing, right? Okay, out comes the Surf. I feel very comfortable when Graveler has shields in the back. Graveler can just spam out those Rock Blasts and the Stone Edges so fast, guys, that I see why it's pretty much on every top-tier team right now. So he lets that one go through, which is great. So what we will do, I believe, is just let this go through. I feel it is a bait. Yeah, he was trying to get our shield there. So we're going to try to farm down this Frostlass, and he gets out of dodge, sends in a Graveler, which definitely doesn't want to be taking the Graveler that he was leading with, definitely doesn't want to be taking a Surf, so that's going to cost him his last shield, right? Okay, so naturally, we are coming in here with Venusaur. And this is where we can start dumping our shields. Usually I want to save the shields for Graveler. But in this situation, we're going to get to a Frenzy Plant, take this thing out. Frenzy Plant's coming out here. And Frenzy Plant from a Shadow Venusaur is sure going to do a lot of damage against these rock types. I mean, they wouldn't survive a Frenzy Plant anyway. But mainly why I like the Shadow variant is for the Obstagoon matchup, because that little bit of extra damage takes care of the Obstagoon. Okay, got an Avalanche coming in, and we're just going to farm right down there. Okay, and in comes a Lapras, and this is how much Shadow Frenzy Plant does to a Lapras. Let's see. Okay, Frenzy Plant goes out. Remember, I'm still learning this team too, so we'll see. We're going to learn together, so that's one win we got in this set. Let's see if we can't string together some wins here. Let's go into game number 2 and see how this goes. All right. Oh, and congratulations to King. He actually won the gift card on the giveaway, and he donated it to our tournament that we're having. We do have XPVP tournaments, so you guys should sign up for the next one. And you get a cool title in Discord if you end up winning. So make sure to join the Discord, guys. Now, Sableye is interesting. I don't really know how to play this one out, to be honest with you. So I end up throwing a Frenzy Plant here. I know that a Frenzy Plant will do enough damage to take out a Sableye, but I'm not quite sure how much energy he's going to be at, like, while I'm at a certain amount of energy. So let's see how this goes. This is a learning experience for me, and I never see Sableyes in the lead, so it kind of threw me off. So I go ahead and I shield, match his shields here. Then I throw off, I was trying to throw off a Frenzy Plant, and it looks like I was unable to do so. So, unfortunately, we have to go down. Unfortunately. So we send in the Lapras, and I notice he's not a return Sableye, so he's going to have Power Gem, and we're just going to have to hope that Lapras is bulky enough to survive it here. Obviously, a non-return Sableye is going to be tough for this team, but most of the Sableyes I see are switch-ins, and they are return Sableyes, which are much easier to handle than these Power Gem ones. Now, before he gets to another foul play, I'm forced to throw, unfortunately, which kind of stinks, but he does let it go. And in he comes with a Skarmory. Now, I think my best bet was to have saved the Surf and swapped in Graveler, and just kind of, you know, gone for a Hail Mary in, you know, that sense of the word. But yeah, he's able to farm up quite a bit there. We'll probably end up catching a Brave Bird. I'm not sure. But what I do know is we're going to farm all the way down here. Farm all the way down. Let's see how we do. Okay, Brave Bird comes in, and so we're going to have less farm, and he brings in the Stunfisk. Yeah, so that's game over for us, right? Stunfisk completely walls electric and rock types because of its typing. So watch how much this Stone Edge does. He doesn't need to shield anything, and he can just completely destroy us here in this matchup. So we go ahead and back out right there. Good game to our opponent. Okay, so we're 1-1 now with this team, guys. And I'll give you my overview after, too. After the video, I'll let you know if I recommend this team or not. Let's see how we do first, though. Okay, so sometimes we have a bit of a wait time. We are just under we're where I've been sitting most of the season. High 2600s to low 2700s, just under expert. I feel like every time I get close to expert, I think 27, 23 was the closest I got last time. I end up dropping like another 30 or 40 points the next few sets, and then the next day I'll gain 30 or 40 and then lose 30 or 40. It's like I just can't get that extra push into expert right now, but that's okay, right? So Altaria lead is great, right? So we're going to swap in a Lapras. Most people just don't have an answer to Lapras, and as you can see, that's certainly the case here. He brings out a Marowak. So we're just going to start launching Surfs at this guy. We send out the first Surf, does about half of the damage on the Marowak, and he should be throwing a Shadow Bone at us anytime now. Right, incoming Shadow Bone. We really don't want to get the debuff. It does make a difference in this matchup. The debuff does, so got to be careful. Also, a Shadow Ball Marowak would really be a problem. Really be a problem. So we're able to get to another Surf here, though. So we're going to comfortably send that one his way. And he has to use a shield now, which is great. Now, if we decide to, we can use a shield. And yeah, we'll probably use a shield here and launch this one off. Okay, Bone Club comes out. We really want to win Switch here. This is very important for us. Winning Switch is... it's going to be everything in this matchup here, because we don't want Venusaur lined up with that Altaria, obviously. And it looks like we're just going to get to another Surf here. So that's how close the matchup is, guys, in the 2-shield. Definitely want to make sure you have correct PvP IVs on your Lapras if you do decide to use one, because that's a very important matchup to win. Altaria, generally, they do safe swap in a Marowak. So we bring out a Graveler Surprise, and he brings out Stunfisk Surprise. Now, you see how bad it would have been if we had lost that lead to the Marowak. We would have, you know, kind of gotten screwed here. Wouldn't have mattered what we brought out. He could have lined it up so that he had advantage against us. So, okay. Build up a little bit of extra energy here so that we also wanted to take a little bit more damage so that the Altaria can't farm us as much. We want to be able to get off a Sludge Bomb and then immediately die, right? Okay, we get off the Sludge Bomb here. So this will be doing enough where he will be in Rock Blast range, and that's what we were looking for. Getting this Altaria within Rock Blast range, right? Okay. Now, he can either throw one big move or almost 2 Sky Attacks at us at this point. So I just shield the first one in case it is like a Dragon Pulse or something. I don't know. I just don't want to take the chance. We can take a Sky Attack, which is probably what he's going to... yeah, since he threw a Sky Attack, he'll probably throw another one right here. And that's fine. We can take the Sky attacks. Sky attack will do just about nothing to our giant boulder here. And Rock Blast comes out, and that's going to be a good game from our opponent, putting us at a 2-1 set. Guys, a 2-1 set. So as you guys can see, it's kind of important to keep a shield for that Graveler in the back. It can really put in a lot of work. Also, maintaining switch when you lose the lead like that, because you're going to lose switch right off with the safe swap, generally. But if there's a way for you to flip that matchup so that you can line up your next Mon, then you got to do it, right? You got to do it. Yeah, former rank 10s abound up here in this rating range. Tons of former rank 10s. So every battle is tough. So we get another Altaria lead. And I think people are kind of expecting us, expecting the Sableye swap in. So obviously Hughes is a Haunter, which is actually a pretty good answer to Sableye, believe it or not. If you're willing to shield your Haunter, you can just spam out those Shadow Punches so quick. And Shadow Claw does a lot of damage. I actually used it as a safe swap as well a little bit yesterday. Haunter is great. So the good thing about this, if we have to double shield here, is that he won't be able to get to 2 Shadow Punches and a Sludge Bomb. He'll only be able to get to 3 Shadow Punches. That's it. He won't be able to get to 2 and 1. So we can take a Shadow Punch and still win this matchup and maintain alignment. And like I said before, maintaining alignment is kind of everything. So we're going to go ahead and shield, and then I think just before we farm him completely down, we'll take 1 Shadow Punch, but that's okay. And here we go. That's the last killing Ice Shard there. So we'll take this and head into the next Mon with a little bit of energy, which is also, you know, it's handy to get that chip damage in. Okay, let's see here. How much damage can we put onto whatever he swaps in? That's the key. No shields anywhere because we had a Haunter on the board, so yeah, usually when a Haunter comes out, shields just start disappearing. Cool, so we'll get the chip damage in, but more importantly, we'll be getting more damage off with these Ice Shards, right? 2 and 3. Cool, we are able to get 3 off and bring him to half health, putting him in dangerously close to Rock Blast range here. Now, I do need to watch out for Swap. He is a former rank 10 from Season 4, so he knows what he's doing. He Dragon Pulses, okay, good move on his part. Okay, so we are able to get off 1 Rock Blast here. That should take care of the Altaria, and then we are, I believe, 1 Volt Switch away from the next Rock Blast. Things get a little scary when you don't have shields on, oh, a Pyroar, yes. When you don't have shields on your Graveler. So we're going to throw this and immediately swap before he farms us down, right? Immediately swap out into the Venusaur. And we should get to a Frenzy Plant just before we die, and far before the Pyroar has enough energy to throw at us. So Frenzy Plant comes out, and we Frenzy Planted down a Pyroar. So someone must have made a video about Pyroar now. I know, was it Tho Technical made a video on Litleo, was it? Or was it Arrow? Yeah, I think Arrow made a video on Litleo. So now the evolutions are starting to come out. Alright, so Venusaur counters Pyroar confirmed. And let's see how we do in our next match. So what are we? 3 wins and 1 loss so far. So we have, one more match to go. So yeah, as you guys can see, this team really complements itself. It has 2 counters to flying. That's the key. Definitely go watch Vergy's video on it because, yeah, you'll learn a lot about how the team works and the mechanics. He's a very talented battler. Now, Obstagoon, once again, Shadow Venusaur is the answer to Obstagoon. So let's see if we can't win this one here. Let's see if we can't win this one here, guys. Sorry if you hear the cartoons in the background. The kids are doing their thing. Now, we remember how to play this out, right? We take the first Shadow Bone. We are going to throw and get as many surfs off as possible. Okay, I think he wants us to throw here. Looks like he is going to settle with shield advantage, maybe. He's going to settle with taking 2 shields, probably for the Obstagoon. He thinks he can Save them for the Obstagoon. Let's see what he has, right? So we are able to take switch. Now this is where this team really shines, guys. If you can take switch off the swap, you're going to be doing pretty well. Okay, so here comes the Obstagoon. And unfortunately, we're just unable to get to that Surf. Just barely unable. But Venusaur comes back out. And we can take a Night Slash here, no problem. Always take the first Night Slash in case they do get the boost. And our opponent makes a mistake. He swaps out. And now we're just going to go ahead and farm all the way down here. We're just going to farm, and then those 2 shields he has are not going to last. I think he's trying to get us to use our shield here, threatening a flash cannon, but we have to risk it for the biscuit, as Zionic would say. Okay, here he goes with another Sky Attack, or Brave Bird, either one is fine. Brave Bird, okay. Okay, cool. So now we have a ton of energy, almost 3 Rock Blasts, and guess what we're going to throw back to back to back? Going to throw out the first Rock Blast. This is where I'm thinking, is he going to see this bait, because he has to shield this, right? And then think I'm going for the Stone Edge? Well, let's see. I'm not gonna risk it. I decided to just throw these because we have a Frenzy Plant and a shield, right? Or the 2, I guess, here. But watch this, guys. This is why Shadow Venusaur is great in the Obsidian matchup. Right? 75% health, or 80% health almost, and completely gone. And we win with a shield. So it's looking like that's going to be a 4-1 set, guys. 4-1 set, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to be giving my recommendation to this team. Like I said, it's kind of nice to run into the flyer leads, because if you can flip the swap matchup, it means that you guys are going to probably win the match, as long as you can get the right Pokemon lined up. Obstagoon obviously is a problem for the back, so it's nice to see it or get the swap out. Let's take a look over at Vergy's channel here. There it is, guys. Vergy's channel. He's an incredible battler, one of the best tacticians out there. So make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe on his video about it. There it is. Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the first video for 2021, and it's going to be a real short one. It's going to be one set I did off. So if it goes straight Shadow Ball, which it probably should, as well. And we do shield a shot.
That's what we will be using. But thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later this year. Bye.